Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Welcome to our movie review. Now, it's kind of rare I do two movie reviews in one day. In fact, I was going to review The Breakfast Club, like last night, but then I was unable to. But now, I finally got a chance to review a movie tonight. Now, this one is another one I don't have that much to say. It's going to be briefly quick. Is Heath Ledger in A Knight's Tale. Now, I don't know if that many of you have ever heard of this film. This came out, I think, in 2001. I remember seeing a trailer for it on the Joe Dirt VHS tape back in the early 2000s, but never saw the movie until, I think, 10 years ago, and I watched this just today for the first time in years to see how well it holds up. It stars the late Heath Ledger, and basically, it's an easy plot to follow, but it's basically just him who's a peasant squire who, it takes place in the 14th century, like during the Renaissance era, by the way. He, as a kid, he always dreamed to become a knight, but he's a squire, and he's like not allowed to do any jousting or things like that, and qualifies as being a knight. But then he basically pretends to be somebody else, like makes up a new name and stuff to be somebody he's not, to become a jouster, and he becomes really popular, and that's kind of like all I can explain. It's just basically just him getting into these jousting competitions. Now, I have seen a jousting event before. Of course, if you go to the Renaissance Fair, you probably have seen a jousting event. It's very intense and very cool, in my opinion, even though, like, not that many people would do this nowadays because it looks really dangerous. But I remember when I first saw the movie, I kind of liked it a lot, and I watched it again. It's still, I would say, like a fun action movie. It's kind of like a mixture of action and comedy. And such, and of course, like the musical choices, like can be a little bit weird to people. Like in the opening, they have the song "We Will Rock You," and you can tell, like some people are probably like singing it and stuff. Especially takes place in the 14th century, and I could have sworn I heard them also singing a song, like not a modern song, but something that would not exist during that time period. So that'll be kind of weird. Like very rarely you hear that, but. I don't know. For this action film's very fun film. Heath Ledger did a good job in this. I never watched a lot of movies with him in it, especially when he was still alive. Like I would say my favorite thing he was in, like I liked this Brokeback Mountain. I like that movie, and that one I might review later down the line. That's like one of my favorite movies he's done with Jake Gyllenhaal. So yeah, even though he died way too young and didn't get to do too many movies, like I'm sure he's done a handful of movies while he was still alive. But he was a pretty good actor, and I think this is definitely, I wouldn't say it's my top. I would say like it's in the top 5, but I don't know. I probably still have to watch a lot more Heath Ledger movies, because like I've never seen 10 Things I Hate About You or Patriot. I have seen The Dark Knight, but not one of my favorites. But still, I would say if you really like Heath Ledger movies, you like medieval stuff like Mr. Comedy and action, like something kind of decent, and you missed out on this one, definitely check out A Knight's Tale. I still like this movie fine. So that's my review of A Knight's Tale. If you have seen this movie, let me know what you think of it, and what is your favorite Heath Ledger movie. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.